In the city of Palio, where the sun struggles to pierce through the layers of smog that blanket the sky, life is a constant battle for survival. Here, amidst the concrete jungle and the maze of alleyways, every breath is a struggle and every step a test of resilience. In this unforgiving city, crime is rampant and survival is a daily struggle. For those born with low life numbers, the odds are stacked against them from the very beginning. Many turn to drugs or violence as a means of escape, while others seek refuge in the shadows, hoping to evade the watchful gaze of the authorities. But for some, there is another option, a dangerous path fraught with peril and uncertainty. It's called bounty hunting, a profession born out of necessity in a city plagued by overpopulation and government control. Bounty hunting offers a chance at redemption, a way to earn more life points and potentially dance with the elites. But the stakes are high and the risks even higher. For every bounty hunter, there is a target, and for every target, there is a price. You see, bounty hunting was passed in a law to help with the rampant number of low life number individuals that had lived past their expiration date. Those people were instructed to immediately turn themselves in for their termination process, which consisted of them lying on a bed strapped in and administered a gas that rendered them unconscious within 10 mins. After the body would be returned to the family for the person's memorial and burial, leaving families heartbroken and devastated. Anyone caught helping an expired person would receive 10 years off their life number. Any violence or rebuttal would be met with extreme force, which often led to multiple casualties. Not only was bounty hunting good for the government's numbers, but it was lucrative for low life number individuals and the underground crime that took place daily in Paleo. Every time a bounty hunter turned in an expired person's body dead or alive, they got 2 years, either added to their life number or the person or two people of their choosing. The negative side of bounty hunting was the bounty hunters were sometimes the hunted, meaning that because the bounty hunter had killed or captured a person's loved ones, that person's family often came for revenge. The underground crime organizations often kidnapped women of high and low life numbers. They used the low life number women as sexual objects in pleasure houses and the high life number women in breeding farms where men paid top dollar for the opportunity to extend their genetics longer with a 50-50 chance of survival for the child. Considering the conditions at which the mother would live in were disgusting. Once a woman was pregnant, she would be sold to pleasure houses to help pay for her stay with her captors until the baby was born, because the government only allowed couples to have up to 2 kids. After the child's birth, the woman, depending on how many children she had already had previously, would be sent either back to the breeding farm or to the pleasure house. The child would then be placed on the steps of a loving couple's porch, with hopes they would raise it as their own. If so, the child would be taken in for a DNA swab to have its life number determined by biological parents. That process often led to the child's father getting captured and killed by the authority. The new child would slightly average up on the life number spectrum, in the end, getting precisely what the father wanted. However, if the child is rejected by the loving family, then the child would be picked up by anyone for any purpose.